Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm going to be taking over this intermediate Java course until it's over. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys lesson 4, which is going to be about more keys and text. So as a review, why do you need to set the background color in var draw? I'll give you guys like 5 seconds to answer it. You can pause the video if you want. Alright, so the reason why you need to set the background color in var draw is because if you don't set it, so the way that animation works is that it repaints it except moved over by a pixel or 2 pixels, right? And so if you don't set a background, then it'll just elongate because the background wipes away the past drawing and puts in the next drawing that's shifted over by a pixel, right? And so in order to make it so that the car looks like it's moving rather than it's elongating, you need to put a background. So this lesson, we're going to finish making Danny move. And so now I'm going to quiz you. Which of these parameters, message, x, and y, is a string? And what punctuation needs to be put around the string? I'll just give you guys like 5 seconds to answer, and then I'll tell you the answer. You can pause the video. All right. So the parameter message is a string, and you need to put quotation marks around a string. So x and y are just integer values, which is a different data type than a string. And so the way that you implement a text into your Java project is you type text message comma x comma y, right? And so this is an example. So here she colored it pink, and it says I love Michelle at the coordinates 150, 200, right there. So you can see that's what it says. And so now we're going to be going into the Samantha project, all right? So what this project is we're going to move Samantha to a random position, and then depending on which corner she is in, the text will change, right? So right now it says bottom left, then it says top left because she's in the top left corner. Now she's bottom right because she's in the bottom right corner. Now it says she's bottom right, but she's covering up the text so you can't see it. Bottom right again, bottom right, top left. So you're going to randomly set her position, and then based on her position, you're going to change this text. All right. Oh, all right. So here are the instructions. First, you make variables and set them to random numbers. All right. And so you incorporate these variables into the positioning of Samantha, just like what you did with Danny, and then you will change the text based on the variables x and y using if-else statements. And in order to set the text, you do text message x position, y position. So you're going to change the message based on x and y. All right, so here's a hint. And this is the implementation of random, in case you forgot it. So if something, then text top right, then this is going to be the text. And then if something else, then the text might be bottom right, you know? So you should pause the video now and try to figure it out on your own. And if you can't, if you need help or get stuck, you can just return to the video. Or if you finish, you can return to the video. And so I'm gonna change in like 5 seconds, and I'll reveal the answer. All right, I'm gonna reveal the answer now. So if you haven't done it yet, you should start doing it now. And if you need, otherwise, you can just continue watching. Oh, and so if you're done early, and you want, more of a challenge, here's some extra credit that you can do. Except we don't have any stickers, so, or I do have stickers, but I can't give it out to you through the internet, so sorry. All right. So, how'd you do? So now we're going to scroll down. And so first, this is the first instruction. You set x and y to random variables, and then you have a draw function so that, it I don't think you needed a draw function, but you can use a draw function if you want. All right. And so she sets the background, then she fills in the color of Samantha and the text, and then if y is here, so she split it up into quadrants. So if y is less than 200 and x is less than 200, top left. So that'd be this. If Samantha's x and y position was within these bounds, it'd be top left. If it was within these bounds, it'd be top right. If it was, in these bounds, it'd be bottom left, these bounds bottom right. And so right now she's in the bottom right quadrant, all right? And so this is the drawing of her, okay? And that's the entire thing. There's the code if you want to take a pause. Or, oh, that's not all the code. Yeah, you can I'm just scrolling through it so you can pause wherever you need help. All right. All right, let's go back. And so now we're going to try to use a function again. All right, I'm going to teach you about mouse pressed. All right, my bad. And so this is a built-in function that Khan Academy already has. And so mouse press equals function. And then basically whatever's in these squiggly brackets will happen whenever the mouse is pressed, whenever you press your mouse. All right. And so we're going to write a program that draws a circle wherever the mouse is pressed. All right. So I'll give you, yeah, I'm just going to wait like 5 seconds for you to try to do this on your own, and then you can come back. All right. Now I'm going to show the answer. So here you can see it working in action. It just draws a dot wherever I put my mouse. And if I hold down, nothing happens because it only triggers when the mouse is pressed down. So this is all the code. Mouse press equals function, ellipse, mouse x, mouse y, and then you can have your width and height be whatever. All right, great. And so if you're done early, oh, all right, if you're done early, you can make that size and color change depending on the x and y values. And if you're done with that as well, you can try to draw a face. All right, face where your mouse is. Yeah. All right. And so that's the entire lesson. So as a recap, I'm going to ask you some more questions. How do you make an object go to a random position? What do you put in the parentheses of an else statement? How do you draw something when the mouse is clicked? So I'll give you the answers in 5 seconds. You can pause the video if you're still answering. All right. So the way you make an object go in a random position is you set its position. You incorporate x and y variables, integer variables, into its position, and then you set x and y to a random value. All right. Else statements don't have parentheses, so you can't put something inside of something that doesn't exist. So nothing is put in the parentheses of else statements. And when you to draw something when the mouse is clicked, you do mouse pressed equals function, and then within these squiggly brackets you will write whatever you want to draw, or you'll program whatever you want to draw. And that's it. Thank you.